All right, so let me explain something to you. This maybe I'm overthinking it, maybe it's just harmless, but I'm gonna tell you some cringe behavior that I discovered a lot of my friends do, and they, oh, if you see this, some of y'all niggas gonna be mad at me, but whatever. So way back in the day, I'm talking about 10 years ago, my ex girlfriend, and she if she see this video, she'll know what I'm talking about. She used to get on me for like following girls on IG or following Instagram out, and I never understood it until this day, right? Until 10 years later, from 24 to 34, I never understood why she was tripping about that. I think it's like on her part, it was me following people that were more beautiful than her or that looked the light skin, so the different demographic than her, so it made her feel some type of way, and because she's probably thinking that's what I really liked, and she was the opposite, right? Whatever.
It's basically insecurity and jealousy, man. You know, things like that, as far as you following any type of chick, will trigger a chick's jealousy. They find a lot of them find different ways to be jealous. They'll even get jealous of you following a local chick. A chick will get jealous because you liked her friend's post. Cause you just not you didn't even put a heart on it. You just put a regular like on this chick's post. That should be so weird. It'd be so weird. Like but this be the thing. They will get jealous of shit and people who aren't even threats. Like they will get jealous of a chick with 8 million followers. And it's like, bro, it's no way this guy is ever going to even smell this chick. Like, bro, like what do we do? But you still find a way to be jealous. So that's the thing about women. Like, imagine a dude being jealous of fucking Chris Brown or some shit like that. But this is the thing, the difference. Like, chicks will really be like super fanned out and really be on some, oh, Chris Brown, I want to suck his cock. Like they'll really be on that type of energy. A dude will just follow one of these twerking ass, like Miss Twerk something, booty model ass bitches. And really that's where it'll stop. Like the dude don't be in the comments going crazy. Might not even be liking her videos. But just the fact that he follow her, that bothered chicks so much.
We're talking about 24 years old, 10 years ago. But to this day, I think it is stupid to follow random girls, especially IG girls or super popular internet girls online. For what reason? Why? So there's this basketball player. I can't even remember her name, right? She's like she plays at some small basketball school, and most of her pictures on the internet are look at my ass, look at my physique. You know, she's like kind of hood cute, right? So what I found is that a lot of the niggas, I clicked on her because when you on IG, you can see who likes the pictures that say this dude, and so I saw like my friend on there, like two of my friends were liked her picture, and I'm just like, I'm like, what the fuck is y'all liking this girl picture for? So I clicked on her page, and it said like mutual people that you know that follow her. It was 50 niggas. 50 niggas that, and this ain't random. These are all niggas that I personally know. I done hoop with these niggas. I done went out to dinner. I done dapped these niggas up, went to school with them. These is all, I know these niggas personally. I said all that to say, number one, most of these niggas you ain't never fucked a bitch that look like that. Never. Never in your life. Like I said, I know these niggas. Ain't none of y'all, if you even had the chance to fuck a bitch that look like that, 99% of you niggas would be nutting in 1 minute. Oh, you're so.
See, this is the thing that perplexes me. Why does it matter? And forget even to him. Just even forget even to him. Just why does it matter at all that these guys follow this big booty basketball player chick? And what is the relevance of these dudes not pulling a bitch like that? It doesn't connect to me. It doesn't connect to me. And hopefully he connects the dots somewhere in the video, but there's no correlation to where it's like, oh, you should follow only women that you could pull. That's like the appeal to this, and I'm gonna just get this out the way. The appeal to this is that they want to see a sexually attractive woman. And they don't want to miss a post. They want to see the post come up in their feed. That's what it is. So it has a similar appeal to porn, which most dudes watch porn. And guess what? Most dudes are not going to find the fat two to jack off to. They're trying to find some of the hottest chicks to jack off to, some of the best bodies to jack off to. So in my opinion, him making this point is similar to saying like, you jacking off to fucking Bria Miles or whoever. Like, I just pulled a name out my ass, Tiana Trump, Mia Khalifa, whoever. And you never pulled a chick like that. And to that I say, so? So where do we go from there? So? Like, what is your point? Niggas like to look at cold bitches. What are we talking about? What's the issue?
So beautiful. Most of you niggas, right? You ain't none of y'all, never. Number two, most of them niggas got wives and girlfriends with kids. Wives and girl. And so I look at their wives and their girlfriends, and I'm like, none of y'all wives and girlfriends. Keep in mind, this is 50 niggas. About half of them got wives and girlfriends. None of your wives or girlfriends look nothing like what that girl looks like. Nothing. Not even close.
And to that again, I say, so? I was thinking it was like they shouldn't have the follow to the booty model because they have wives or girlfriends, but he's saying that they don't pull chicks like this. Who said you got to pull chicks like the booty models you follow?
So, what are you doing? Number three, if that girl like that walked past you on the street, you wouldn't even say nothing to her. Your butt, this is what happened. She'll walk past you on the street and your butt will tighten up like this. You'd be like, oh, hey. Like, you, you, you wouldn't even know what to say to that girl anyway. So what the fuck is you online following her for? What do you gain? What do you gain? And it's not like she's some like IG model or something. She's just like a basketball player that's cute, and she has a really nice physique, and she takes a lot of pictures with her ass and her titties out in the bathing suits and shit. So I'm just like, what? You niggas ain't never fucked a bitch like that. So what's the point? I don't get it. Are you sitting there like jerking off to her pictures or something like that? She don't know you. Why are you following? And then I'm talking about, like I said, I'm 34. This girl, if she plays college basketball, she got to be under 22. So we're talking like 15, like a 10 plus years age gap. So I'm like, what do y'all niggas gain from that? And number two,
See, I'm starting to get a little bit of the discrepancy, and I'm going to get the elephant out of the room in a moment. So the discrepancy that I think that he has is this is not even an IG model. This chick is not popping like that. She probably a local chick or whatever the case may be. She might have less than 10K followers. Because one of the things that he said is she not even an IG model. She's not even popping like that to be following. So it bothers him that these dudes is following a chick that's not popping. To him, it's like kind of weird, right? So the second thing is he said, what do you gain from doing that? Do you think that niggas is following IG models because they fucking IG models? No, they following the bitches because they glaze them butt cheeks up. They get on the beach. They show them ass cheeks. They fucking get the workout pants with the ass crack fucking stitching and stuff like that. And they go and fake workout and take butt pictures in the fucking sauna and shit like that. That's why these niggas follow the big booty models instead the booty models that got a bunch of followers and shit. Do you think that the lust as far as looking at women stops? You know, it starts at 100,000 followers. Let me tell you something, man. Where I live, it's a lot of hoes, man. It's a lot of whores, man. And it's some that are built very incredible, bro. It is some who got really great bodies, bro. And guess what? When they drop a picture, they get hundreds of likes. They get hundreds of hearts. They get hundreds of reactions. I'm sure the DM goes wildly insane. So if dudes are willing to look at local chicks like that, why would, and this is the thing, it doesn't matter if they send something or not. It don't matter if they pull up or not, because most of them not gonna hit anyway. Most of them not gonna get replied to anyway. So really getting at him, it don't matter. And even then, like, so I just don't understand where he's coming from. But this is the elephant in the room to me. This is what it is. This is a guy who buys into, social media currency and things like that. He buys into it being something to where, you have to maintain a certain reputation digitally. You got to look a certain way digitally. And this is a bad look digitally. See, I'm as good at this shit as far as YouTube because I know what it is. I've been on social media a long time. I've had oh man, you got to work on your follower ratios and stuff like that. I've helped people with that type of shit, bro. You can't expect people to follow you when you following 800 people, but only 200 people following you. When they see your follow come in, they not compelled to follow you back because clearly you don't give a fuck who follows you back. I get that. Trust me. I get that more than most of y'all listening, and I get that more than him. But the thing is, my friend, you are 34. I'm 36. Fuck this Instagram game, holding up an Instagram reputation. Like, how does this benefit you? Like, you got to ask the question when you ask that, how does being on social media benefit you in the first place? And the reason he's coming from this perspective is because more than likely IG is probably his primary way to get women, and it's probably a primary way in his area to get women. And that's probably where the concern is coming from. Like, and probably why he's comparing all of this to like who these guys are married to, who these guys should be cracking, who these guys would approach in real life, because to him, this is the dating market. It's not the dating market to me, bro. Like, I got like 2-3 profiles on Instagram, bro. I got the personal joint. And what is the personal joint? The personal, bro, I got a Facebook. I got all types of shit, bro. I don't even look like where I'm from. Like, Instagram is not the one. Facebook is the one. So Facebook is where the show is at. Like, Facebook is where you gonna get the bitches at. And really, 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 you could just log off and go outside and get bitches. You could do that. You could try that. Like, ain't nobody like, I ain't heard of no nigga getting at the chick. Matter of fact, that's a lie because I was about to say some shit. It just don't happen in my area to where like you get at a chick and she trying to, while you talking to her, check your followers and stuff like that through the meta glasses. But what happens nowadays? Chicks ask for your IG. Chicks ask for your IG. So I haven't been in that situation yet to where a chick offered to give me her IG or nothing like that. I do most of my work through social media anyway. So I get it to some extent, but my nigga, like, this shit is not all about getting bitches as far as Instagram. It's so much content. Like, none of the content on there that you actually sit and consume and swiping, like, none of it will help you get the bitches. Like, none of it. The stuff that you are entertained by, the stuff that you consume on Instagram, the people who are actually making money on Instagram, those are the people who actually have a point when it comes to being on that platform. Everything else is just bullshit. Like, if you want to go on there and have your little profile with like the aesthetic and all that shit, that's cool. You do that. And you could probably pull women with that. But just because that's how you move at 34 and that's not how you was moving at 24, that don't mean that's how everybody got to move. And that don't mean that that's what Instagram is to everybody. It's just not. So as far as like, what is the purpose? Niggas, even if niggas don't want to, bruh, I ain't gonna lie to you, and I'm gonna let the video run in a second. I told niggas the other day, bruh, and I've been saying this, I've been on this campaign, bruh. We bootied out. As a society, we are bootied out. When you log onto your phone and get on anything, man, it is not like it was in 2010 or even 2015. We are overran with butt cheeks, no matter where you go, no matter if you're trying to see them or not. I try to tell y'all, like, I really know this social media shit. If you make a new Instagram profile today, you don't have to like nothing. They're going to try and fish to give you certain stuff on your For You page. And it's going to be a bunch of general viral shit. But one thing that they're going to show you a lot of, if you were a male, they're going to begin to throw IG babes at you because they know it's going to get you. That's one of the things by default that they try to throw in your face because they know as a man you cannot fucking resist that shit. And guess what? Then your explore page is gonna have some degree of booty on it for the rest of your time on Instagram. And we are so desensitized to butt at this point as far as seeing butt. It's just so much. It's just so much. So we could sit here and say, what is the point of these niggas following the chick or whatever? I'm not gonna lie. I'll put some chicks on a favorite tab. I favorite some of their shit and I follow them. So to some degree, I do feel them. I have had the thought go through my head like, this chick is just showing off her butt. What's the point? What's the point of following her? But we're gonna get back to the video. You got a couple minutes left.
Like, okay, so let's say hypothetically, and niggas do this with like IG models and shit too. I'm like, okay, so if that's what you really like, why don't you dump your quote unquote normal girlfriend? Because I don't think that's shouldn't be the beauty standard. Whatever this IG model shit is, normal people are good looking. That's an unrealistic internet standard, right? So if that's what you truly like, how about you fucking dump your fucking girlfriend and then go start some sort of make a bunch of money, and then you can get the privilege of tricking on somebody like that, because all they are paid prostitutes anyway, right?
It's very weird for a man this age, as old as he is, to not understand that some shit is just cool to look at, some shit is not cool to be with. Like, I don't think most people want to have a girlfriend whose ass shakes up the whole room no matter what she wears every time she come in because she got the most ridiculous BBL from Dr. fucking Dominican. Like, I don't think everybody wants that, even though the chick might have millions of followers. We are men, we are attracted to the physical. That is something to look at. Actually being with that woman is a different thing. And that boils down to something else that I would think that all men, and I mean every single man that is heterosexual, understands. I would think every man understands what I'm about to say. Some women are just in a fuck only box, like strippers. In some cases, for some people, prostitutes. You know, chicks that got OnlyFans, the legendary 304 from your hometown. Those types of chicks, no matter how sexy they is, no matter how cold they is in the face, they may be physically admirable, they may be physically attractive, but they are not cuffable. And the reason that the guys that you were talking about are with their girls, there's going to be some aspects of looks. So let's just get that out the way. There's going to be some aspects of looks to where the girls may not look like the Instagram models, but these guys are still attracted to these women. Now, this is something that me and some people have disagreed on, but I can't see most guys fucking a woman that they are not attracted to. I can't remember who I had this debate with. It was definitely a man, and it was very weird to me because for your meat to get hard, like, you got to have some sexual attraction. Like, I would think that's just a basic bare minimum prerequisite, right? But the dude was trying to convince me that, you know, he could get hard, or just men could get hard for women that they don't even find physically attractive. I don't, or just even, there has to be something there to make your meat rise. Like, and no diddy to this whole shit, but that's literally a gauge of our sexual attraction to a woman. So it's very, that conversation I had was very weird with dude, like the debate. But these women that aren't on the same tier as an IG model are still attractive to these men to some degree. And what I was about to say was, no man is going to cuff a woman that he thinks is highly unattractive or moderately unattractive. It's going to be moderately attractive or just flat out attractive. Like, there's going to be some attraction there. Now, if she falls off during a relationship, that's a different thing. But just because a guy, everybody can look at a 10, right? And appreciate a 10 and be attracted to a 10. A 10 is not for everybody, bro. Everybody is not going to get a fucking 10, and everybody don't want a 10. Everybody don't want what come with a 10. And also everybody don't want what comes with being with a whore. Now, just because everybody can admire a 10 and everybody want to fuck a 10, that don't mean that a 7 or a 6 or a 5 doesn't generate some level of attraction to a guy, to where he's a physical attraction, to where he's like, yeah, I could do that and I could keep doing that. And yeah, this actually, I really fuck with this experience as far as fucking with this woman. Like it's not this or that when it comes to men. It's just not. There's a spectrum of what we will fuck with. There's a spectrum. And then this is the other thing on top of everything that I said. Women, and it's very funny. It's very like, women are not just they coochie. Like, women are not just physical objects or anything like that. And I get it. I get it. That's like one of those talking points that like chicks will hit dudes. Oh, the red pill is so superficial, blah, blah, blah. All that shit, right? That's how men work. Men work based off physical attraction heavily. But when we talk about getting a quality woman, a woman of substance, somebody to actually cuff and be with long term, somebody to actually marry, she's going to have some character. There's going to have to be something there as far as who she is and what she does outside of looks that compels a man to say, you know what, this is a great woman or this is a good woman. I need her in my life. I got to cuff her, or whatever the case may be. You know, some dudes get, you know, forced or coerced into relationships and stuff like that with the what are we, and they just fold because they don't know what to say. They like, shit, I don't want to lose this chick, and she putting an ultimatum on the table, so I'm gonna take it right now. And they don't even, like, the chick don't even really be that valuable to him. So there are some cases where that happens, where a dude is in a relationship that he don't want to be in, but a dude following an IG model that is a 10 out of 10, or just some chick who might even be mid. She might be mid, but she is constantly showing off them butt cheeks. That doesn't mean that he doesn't want to be with his girl. That doesn't mean that he doesn't love his girl. That doesn't mean that he's not attracted to his girl. And the other thing is, it doesn't mean that he wants to be with that IG model. And it's crazy I had to go into this long explanation, but I would think that every single man understands this. This cat missed that whole shit. And it's like, how do you get to this point in your mind as a man in your 30s, though? Like, you're not even 22 or not. How do you get to this point in your mind where you don't understand this? Like, this explanation probably didn't do anything for any man, even though I would think that he would get it. But I think most of the men listening to this know everything that I say. This might enlighten a woman, but this ain't enlightening no man for real. Like, men know all of this stuff that I just said.
Or if that's what you truly like, and if that's the beauty standard, then what you can really do, how about you save like 20, 30 grand? You can pay for all this up here to get done. You can pay for the BBL. You can pay for plastic surgery to slim the waist, tummy tuck. Maybe do some plastic surgery on the face, cost you about 10, 20 grand, and boom, you got an IG model right there. Because that's all it is. That's all they do. So that's what you really like. But that shit is just, that was just, when I saw that, and these niggas I know, I just thought that was so cringe that they was doing that. Like, maybe I'm crazy. I like good looking women too, but it's like, why am I just following some random ass chick online? Like, that don't, unless I feel like I have the opportunity to like actually get that person, what the fuck am I following them online for? What, like, she don't know me, I don't know her. And even if I sent her a message, she had like 400,000 followers. How the fuck she gonna see my message? If anything, there was probably 50 niggas with blue checks in there. You think she gonna see my regular ass message? No. So what the fuck is y'all following that girl for? I just thought that was cringe, but maybe I'm crazy. I don't know.
I'm gonna wrap this up by saying this. The first thing is, most people don't expect to bag these IG models or even chicks to showing their butt all the time online. Regular guys know how much attention these chicks is getting. It's out the wazoo and stuff like that. And you might even shoot your shot, but you know it's going to just go into the abyss. You know it's not going to get read. So that's the first thing. Like, most guys that follow these chicks, we already went over this in detail. They just following just to look at the chick. That's really it. Like, they don't really think that they about to get with the chick. And if you think that's pointless to follow the woman, that is Cool for you. That's cool for you. But as far as why the other dudes is following, they following just to look. They don't take Instagram as serious as you. They don't look at it as a dating app or a social status app to where they're gonna feel embarrassed by, being seen following a chick. I'll give you an example that I think is embarrassing. It's like this is the one, and this is like where I kind of understand him because again, I truly understand social media. My generation grew up on this shit. We didn't really grow up on it like like the cats that's like 22 right now because they didn't have social media their whole life and shit. But this is what it is. If you are a guy and you are commenting on these booty model shit, saying shit like ooh more oil or putting heart eye emojis and stuff like that, it makes you look thirsty. It makes you look ridiculous. It's something that people are going to screenshot and laugh at because it's like, why are you doing that? Why are you publicly praising this woman in her comments like she is going to read it, like she is going to give you some attention, like it's going to get you anywhere? And this is the thing, it makes you look thirsty. So when we go even to like a local chick in your area, one of the things that you don't want to be is one of the thirsty dudes in the comments because it's a bad look. Yeah, the dudes is going to laugh at you, but it's going to make you look a certain way to women locally if you one of the thirsty dudes in the comments and stuff like that. See, at least me, I can explain how these dynamics work. He everything that I pretty much put on to him as far as like, oh, he social media currency, he can't explain that stuff. He can't explain why it's weird. He just thinks it's weird and that these are guys types and they can't smash chicks like this. I had to translate it like, yo, he's really into this shit to where this Instagram shit as far as who you follow really means something to him. It really means something. Not just from a standpoint of I'm only following chicks that I could get at, but from a standpoint of other people may see me following this chick and it made me look like a clown. Like he can't explain that. He wasn't going to explain that. But I can explain how leaving public comments on either local chick shit, like saying, oh man, that ass is fatter. Oh man, you so beautiful or whatever, is just as bad as probably a little less bad than leaving those same comments on a booty models page where she got 1 million followers, 500,000 followers, all that shit. Now, the last thing I'm going to say, and this is no disrespect to him, but the whole stance of, if that's what you like, go get your girl some surgery and da-da-da-da-da, and boom, you got an IG model at home. That is a feminine talking point. And I say no disrespect to him because I want to make it clear. I'm not saying he's feminine. I'm saying that talking point is a female talking point. That is something that women actually say. And what did I tell you earlier? Just because that is something that a guy likes to look at, just because that is something that a guy would like to fuck on, that doesn't mean that's what he wants to walk in a room with. That doesn't mean that's what he wants to deal with in a relationship. I'm going to tell you two things real quick and we going to get out of here. First thing is, some dudes, chicks level up. They go and get that BBL. They go and get all that plastic. They go and get the tummy tuck and all that shit. They become badder than when they first got with dude. They start getting attention that they never got before. And guess what? They leave their man. They leave their man because of hypergamy kicks in and they get a man that is superior to the guy that they with. Because that body was never meant for that guy. That guy wouldn't pull something like that. And even then, the type of guys that are going to holler at her, these guys more than likely won't cover or they'll cover for a season because she's just some shit to fuck on. That's what women don't be realizing. When a multi-millionaire or the rapper or ball player start trying to fuck with you, these guys are not going to man you up. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is something I already mentioned. Like, it's one thing when you got a chick with a regular body, y'all come in and she dressing all modest and da-da-da-da, all this stuff, right? You go get her the boob surgery, the tummy tuck, the BBL, all this stuff. Now you know, her body commands a different type of attention when you enter the room that you're not used to, especially if she get one of them big stupid ass BBL. Like nobody wants to, like, come on, man. Do you really want to walk in a room with a chick that got one of them splat out, like just tremendous asses that's just like, it's just a conversation piece. It just disrupt the whole room. You can't even look her in the eyes without seeing her butt. Like it's that fat. Like, do you really want to walk in a room with that? Some of y'all might. Most dudes don't. I'm positive most dudes don't. You want to know how I know that? Dudes get upset about they women wearing certain clothes. Most men in general. If she is wearing something that is showing too much cheek or she is showing something too revealing, men get mad. If your girl got an ass to wear, no matter what she wear, niggas is gonna be looking at that ass. And it's just so disruptive anywhere it goes. Like most niggas can't handle that. So that's what it is, man. I'm done. That's the point. Put an exclamation on that. I'm done.